Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
It is Tuesday the 5th of August 2014. A very good morning to you. This is Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise come to you live on MTV Sports. I'm Shahin Jurangpati. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Allegations that water is yet to be supplied despite a lapse of over 60 hours since the water cut. Placing of bonds for the Uva Provincial Council elections concludes today. GCE Advanced Level Examinations commences today. Israel and Hamas agree to yet another 72-hour humanitarian truce. Now for the stories in detail, the 60-hour-long water cut that was imposed by the National Water Supply and Drainage Board in several areas in Colombo is yet to be fully restored. The water supply was halted in Maharagama, Nugegoda, Vijayarama and Kote areas at 9 am on Saturday and was slated to resume at 9 pm on Sunday. However, the Water Supply and Drainage Board continued to extend the water cut and stated yesterday that water supply would resume as of midnight yesterday. However, the Deputy General Manager of the National Water Supply and Drainage Board, Gerard Fernando, says that the water distribution to the areas affected by the 36-hour water cut during the weekend resumed at 5 am today.
The water cut that prevailed in Nugegoda and Kote and surrounding areas have now been finished. We have started distributing water by 5 am today, and we are expecting that the normal supply will be restored within next few hours.
The GCE Advanced Level Examinations commences today. The exam, which will conclude on the 29th of August, is being held at 2,120 centres island-wide. 296,313 candidates are due to sit for the examinations this year.
The Department of Examinations said that over 21,000 of staff will participate in examination organisation activities, adding that 295 24-hour coordinating centres will also be in operation. Meanwhile, Commissioner General of Examinations WMNG Pushpakumara has issued an instructional guide for advanced level examination candidates. The Commissioner General said the examinations will commence at 8:30 am and candidates should arrive at examination centres at least half an hour prior to the starting time. It is also compulsory that candidates have their admissions and a national identity card, while the signatures on the admission card should be certified. Commissioner General Pushpakumara also reminded that mobile phones, correction fluid and calculators are not allowed at examination centres. Meanwhile, outsiders are barred from entering examination centres, while building repairs, tuition classes, events, meetings, sporting events and band activities are not allowed near examination centres. He added that gathering in the vicinity of such examination centres and use of loudspeakers in these areas are also banned. Further noting that if candidates are disturbed in any such way, they can lodge a complaint in this regard at the nearest police station, police headquarters or the Department of Examinations. The Commissioner General also notes that if any cheating occurs within the examination hall, to inform such cases to the 1911 hotline. Apart from this, complaints can be lodged via the phone numbers 011 278 4208 or 0112 784537 24 hours a day.
A new one-way traffic plan will be implemented along Reclamation Road, China Street and Main Street in Colombo with effect from today. We now have Police Media Spokesperson SSP Artist Rona.
The Colombo City Traffic Police is implementing one-way traffic plan respect of Reclamation Road, China Street, Main Street and Khan Clock Tower. Especially the vehicles that are going towards Kochikade can go on Reclamation Road, but the vehicles that are coming from Modara, Kotahena and Kochikade, they have to come towards Fort via China Street and Main Street. This special traffic, one-way traffic plan is implemented from today.
We're making headlines this morning. Placing of bonds for the Uva Provincial Council elections will conclude at 12 noon today. Accordingly, the accepting of nominations will end tomorrow. Deputy Elections Commissioner M.M. Mohammed said that a special security program is in place to prevent any acts of election laws being violated. which may take place with the ending of handing over of nominations.
Placing of bonds will end 24 hours prior to the closing date of handing over nominations. It is against the elections law to organize rallies in support of politicians on the last day of handing over nominations. Since the last day of nominations is also the day in which the advanced level examination is held, the election secretariat together with the police department has implemented a special program to prevent political rallies from taking place on this day.
Now, two political parties handed over their nominations for the provincial council election by last afternoon. The election secretariat said that 11 independent groups have so far placed their bonds. The Ceylon Petroleum Corporation says that the final ship that were anchored after the fuel buoy malfunction is due to unload its fuel today. Acting chairman of the CPC and secretary to the Prime Minister S. Amarsekara stated that 2 ships have completed the unloading of fuel. He added that accordingly crude oil for a month has been stored. He also noted that the unloading is done from the fuel buoy with its full capacity. S. Amarsekara noted that so far ships have not asked for delay charges for the time period during which they had to process.
The
buoy malfunctioned when oil was being unloaded. Ships came into the country from time to time after we had made plans for 1 ship to arrive in 2 weeks. 2.5 ships have completed unloading fuel after the buoy was repaired. The rest will begin unloading today. When considering the crude oil requirements of the country, all the crude oil tanks in the country are full. This is why we had to hold up unloading until it was the proper time. We have refined oil adequate for a month. We faced a difficulty last month, but we were able to manage it. The ships might ask for delay charges if their costs are not covered by insurance.